Hi guys, I am Devanshu, and in this tutorial we will be building a tool using AI and a screenshot API that can help us automate free reporting and can act as a lead magnet for your website. Specifically, if you are an agency, you can offer this report to your visitors without you doing anything. So I'll give you a high level overview of what's happening in our workflow. Visitor drop their homepage URL into a teleform that we can have on any of our web page. The workflow then takes a screenshot of that URL. We are using CaptureKit screenshot API for this purpose. Then that screenshot heads straight into our AI module where the AI studies it and sends back JSON response with 5 quick tips. I'll show you the prompts I have used here later in the video. Then the output of this whole module goes into the next module where the data is passed. Now our workflow takes a quick nap, let's suppose for a minute, whatever feels human, because if the email ends 3 seconds after they hit submit, it obviously would look like AI generated, and therefore this pause feels like some human have been involved in the whole process. So when the user receives the email, after the pause over here, the personalized email fires off with all the tips that AI generated. So now I'll tell you how all the modules in my make.com scenario works. So the first module, as you can see, is a teleform. So this is the form. This form needs to be on your website or any page on your website, and you can use any other form. I am using tele.so because it is easy to create one. So when you go to tele, you can sign up for free and create a new form. You can give any title to your form. Let's say we want it to AI landing page auditor, and over here we'll have the fields which we want the user to fill in. Let's suppose we want the work email. Why work email? Because we want user to send back the report, and therefore we need an email address. So therefore we are asking an email address and a homepage URL so that we can take the screenshot and give the tips on improvement. So this way you can create your own teleform. I already have generated one. So whenever this form gets filled, the details is sent to our next module, which is CaptureKit's API. So what CaptureKit's API is, it is a screenshot API that helps you to take screenshot at scale. You can read the documentation of this API. This is the endpoint. You need to send GET request with your access key. You get your access key in the dashboard of CaptureKit. So I'll show you all the details in this module. So this is the endpoint again. The method we are using is get. URL is we are taking from our teleform. This is the URL we are taking. Access key is what you get from your CaptureKit's dashboard. This is my access key. You will have your own access key. The format is we are taking PNG. You can take JPG or any other format. And then we want return s3 URL to true because we want an open URL, public URL, so that module can read that URL. We want to take full page screenshot, therefore this parameter helps us to take that full page screenshot and also full page scroll. Let's save this. Then we are using the open router. So what open router is, it is an AI module. Collectively it has many AI modules, and you can also use GPT module over here, but since I had API key in open router, therefore I'm using this. And to read image and PDFs, you have to use this via HTTP request, and therefore what I am using is HTTP request. And as you can see, I have system prompt and I have user prompt over here. So system prompt is that you are a SaaS landing page expert. You need to give 5 tips to improve the product, and each tip should be less than or equal to 50 words. And this is my user prompt wherein I am giving the URL that is generated from the CaptureKit's API to this, and this module reads it and gives the output in JSON response. So we have edited that we need to have only JSON output. Then in the next module we are parsing this JSON response, and in the next module we are pausing the whole workflow for a few seconds so that when the user receives the email, it looks like that it is generated or have been overlooked by a human. And finally an email has been sent, so we are sending the email back to the email address which we were receiving in our teleform. This is a subject line. 5 quick tips for your homepage, and then an HTML content where I have said that thanks for submitting your homepage. Since I was online, I took a quick look and found 5 tips that can boost your conversion rate, and sending this to my user. So let's run this whole scenario. I'll run once, I'll fill the form and submit it. As soon as I submit it, my whole workflow runs. The workflow is now taking the screenshot. That screenshot is now passed to our AI module to read it. Then it is parsed, the response is passed, and our workflow takes a quick nap over here. And finally, the email has been sent to the user. So we can see the email. This is the subject line: 5 quick tip wins for your homepage, and this is the text: hey, thanks for submitting your homepage. Since I was online, I took a quick look and found 5 tips that can boost your conversion rate, and here are the 5 tips that we got from our AI module. So you can use this whole scenario in your website. I'll download the blueprint and link to the YouTube description section. You can run this whole workflow for almost free because CaptureGit provides you 100 free credits and Make.com provides you 1000 free operations. Thank you for watching this video. Have a good day.